welcome back to the Big Ski family. What an amazing holiday weekend we just had as a family. Thanksgiving is by far my favorite holiday, and just the opportunity to take that time away from the busyness of life, busyness of work, goals, striving, school, all the challenges and obstacles and opportunities of everyday living, and to get time with family is the most precious thing ever. Our Thanksgiving really starts every season with a big shopping trip.
Okay, so this is how we do it here. And into the fridge. We're doing Thanksgiving shopping.
We were so excited to have Adam and Kyla come out. Kyla was actually able to come out a couple days early because her schedule allowed it.
So we've arrived to pick up our dearest Cherie Kyla.
Maybe still roll out. Hey, where's the small sign? I will give you the small sign.
Alright, come on guys.
You ready for the small sign? Come on.
These are nifty signs. Nice. This is gonna be good.
Yes.
We spy Kyla.
Wrap up the sign now.
Adam had some work and came along a day or two later. I so enjoyed taking Kyla out for breakfast one of the mornings and just going to McKay Cottage and just having a conversation with my little girl who's now grown up and married and now has a little one growing in her womb, which is crazy when I think about that, but I'm just so excited. Kyla and Adam are expecting in March, and we're just so proud of them. They're amazing. They're gonna be amazing parents, and it was so fun to be with Kyla, and then it was awesome to welcome Adam a few days later at the airport with the whole gang, the whole family. Wednesday night, Katie and Elisha got in their car up in Washington. They're up near Centralia, and they end up driving down, and about halfway down, they got in a massive snowstorm. And so grateful they have four-wheel drive because they were delivering precious cargo. And I'm telling you, mwah, what little gems they had in that back seat. Our little Leon, our little Lucy, and our little Lewis. Look who's here. Welcome. Who's that? Hey, that's Lucy Lou. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Oh, you're happy to be here. Go inside where it's cozy, okay? Go inside where it's cozy. Good job, Barrington. Clearing the path. Welcoming path. Oh, little Lewis. Aunt Kelsey's got King Louie. Get in there where it's warm. Caroline. Single traveler.
Didn't
Chloe.
get a kid.
Single traveler. There they are. Welcome home. Hey, Lucy. Are you with Auntie Kyla? Oh, you made it. You made it. Thursday morning, we got up bright and early and went to Redmond, Oregon. They have an annual turkey trot.
Okay, we're out here running the 5K. Got Chloe, Kinsey, Cordy are running the rear.
Jam 465 going over this way. How'd it go? Feel good? Yeah. Good job, Tracy. World record in the snow. Cordy, how are you? Had a good time?
She did amazing. She set the pace.
Set the pace?
Oh yeah.
You guys should follow Cordy, huh?
Really?
Little Jackie was a little
I think I told you. Gotta listen to your hubby. He knows his stuff. It's okay. Bentley, great job, buddy.
Okay, guys, what are you doing? Tapping it up after your turkey trot run. Yes, so proud of you guys.
Cover. And then it was all over to my parents' house. And my parents, I can't say enough when you think about how grateful I am for people in my life. My parents are at the top of that list. And they mean so much to me. And they just open up their home. And with no thought of damage to their goods, I'm gonna say my parents have always been about people and never about stuff. And it doesn't mean they don't take care of their stuff, it's just stuff is not the priority. And it's so refreshing to be in their home, because to open your home to myself and my 7 siblings, only 6 other siblings and spouses were there, and their children. I mean, we're talking 40 plus grandchildren. I think there's 49 total, but 8 of them weren't there. So it's probably 41 grandchildren, all ages 24 and under. And to just open your home and to let us come in, and they do it so generously. And it's just such a happy time of togetherness. We circle the big island there and hold hands and pray and give thanks to the Lord for his bountiful blessings. And boy, are they bountiful. And just spending all day Thursday, all day Friday, we sit around in a big circle in the afternoon after we've enjoyed our meal together of all the homemade goods, and we share what the Lord is doing in our life over last year, what we're looking forward to in the year ahead, and what we're grateful for. And it's just so fun to hear from each of the children all the way down. They go up and sit in Grandma and Grandpa's lap and speak, what they're grateful for. And it's just, again, it's so refreshing to be with loved ones and to have that focus of gratitude. It's just a special time. So that concludes with the time of singing.
Do you know you are my sunshine? She asked so sweet and tenderly. Do you know you are my sunshine? And would you do it one more time for me?
People sharing special talents, playing musical instruments. It was so fun. At one point, we got all the grandkids lined up against kind of the fireplace area, and my father, who again is 82 and is really the patriarch of this wonderful clan, and he leads the grandchildren in some song.
The Lord's army, yes sir! I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir! Yes! I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir!
I don't know why it does my heart so good to see that, but it does. I love to see the generations, and I love to see God's faithfulness over the generations, and to see them praising the Lord together. It really warms my heart and fills my cup. Anyways, we during the afternoon, some of the younger kids went over to Uncle Dwight's place. He has 40 acres and a big sled hill, and they were able to drive quads and do ski jumps and jump in the snow and jump on the trampoline in the snow. They had a ball. Anyways, the wonderful time in the very end of the evening, we played some games. I found out there's a new game that I like. It's called Code Names. Really fun word game. Another one we played, it was like a combination of Pictionary and telephone. I think it's called Telestrations. It's another fun game. One of the highlights is Friday evening, the day after Thanksgiving, we have kind of a tradition of bringing all the adults, the married couples, so my siblings, their spouse, and now the older grandchildren, our children, they come over to our house for a family dinner. And the children are all watched by our amazingly dedicated other older children, and there's cousins. And we just, we light candles and make it nice and beautiful and play some beautiful music. And then we get in the front room and this year we played kind of a newlywed game. And it was so fun to see the different couples and my parents all interact. And then we shared at the end kind of a little bit of our 10-year vision as we go into a new decade and what we're excited about and grateful for.
Walk to the left. One toe. Kick. Kick. Now jump. Now jack. Now jump. Now jack. Now jump. Now jack. Now sit. Touch your toes. Touch. Stretch. Jump. Up. Get ready. Jump as high as you can. Get ready. Fly around in a circle. Word, jazz, hands down. Ready? Now the first row. Are you girls ready? We keep on jazzing. Is for the way you look at me. Second row. O is for the only one I see. Back row. V is very, very extraordinary. Everybody, E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. And love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
Anyways, again, very rich times with family. On Sunday after church, we had the opportunity to get our favorite photographer, Marina Kozlow, such a willing and able group photographer. She does such a good job. But we all went out to Shevlin Park and really wanted to capture some family photos because we're just not together that much anymore. And having Adam and Kyla out from Kentucky, Katie and Elisha and their family down, and everybody present, it was so fun to get out in the snow. The lighting was perfect. It was so fun just being out there together. We have such a good time, and Marina makes it fun. She takes all the stress out of it, even though some of the shots of the grandkids don't show it. They apparently don't like cameras and don't like cold, but we got it all done, and we're excited we'll be able to share some of those family photos with ones we love. One of the other activities that we really enjoyed was getting up on, I think it was Saturday morning, getting out to the local college, COCC. They have an open gym, and just getting a family basketball game going, having an hour and a half, almost 2 hours of playing basketball together. But it just gets the whole family out there. We love whole family activities. Sunday afternoon, it was really fun. Katie and Elisha have a podcast called Now That We're a Family. And on that podcast, they interviewed Kyla and Adam. And super excited to listen in when that podcast gets put out. It should be out, maybe it's out already, I don't know. But it's so fun to see our young married couples get along so fantastically and build great relationships with one another, built on a common faith and a common respect and appreciation of the same values and goals in many ways. And it just warms my heart as a parent. Scripture says, I have no greater joy than to know that my children walk in truth. And to see them getting along in unity is a really, really refreshing thing for me. Anyways, wonderful, wonderful weekend. And it's so sad to say goodbye on Sunday night, in a sense, to say a fond farewell to Katie and Elisha as they headed north, and to say goodbye to Adam and Kyla. But can't wait till the next time. And hopefully your Thanksgiving was rich and fulfilling, and times of meaningful connection with ones you love. And again, more than anything, just an opportunity to look up and acknowledge all that you have to be grateful for, because every one of us that live in America have just a ton to be grateful for. Anyways, love ya. Hope you have a great rest of your week. I look forward to connecting soon. And again, thank you so much for following along.